Morning.
Your
Good
name
morning.
for the record?
Could you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry.
I need your name for the record.
Oh, Trayvon Paris.
Trevon L. Hindman, the magistrate. How are you?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Well, I'm tired of being part of this historic event.
Same here, man. Excuse me.
I'm ready for it to end.
Same here.
And who's the other person I have identified as, or Trevon, you're identified as an iPhone, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is a driving while license suspended with an offense date that goes back to June 28th of 2019 in or around Detroit Metropolitan Airport, correct?
Correct.
The prosecutor is willing to make you an offer of dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended and adding the count of no ops on person. That's a no point civil infraction. Do you agree to this offer?
Yes, I do.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Correct.
You're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Correct.
With that said, I'm going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm going to add the 0 point offense of no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. That's $475. There's all kinds of fees that are associated with this, including a bench warrant fee.
Okay.
You can pay this in the next 5 days.
Yes, by Friday. Yes. The bench warrant, correct?
You can pay the $475, correct?
Oh, yes.
You can pay that in person at the court. You can pay that on the court's website. You can pay that in the court's Dropbox or online. How are you going to pay that?
I would more than likely like to pay it online, but if possible, I would probably come up to
Well, just
the
make
court.
sure it's paid within the next 5 days, okay?
Okay.
You're all set.
$475, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yusuf.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. How you doing?
Good. Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with Detroit Metropolitan Airport. You're Chavaz Wesley, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Wesley, the prosecutors reviewed your file and they're willing to make you an offer today. Do you want to speak with an attorney or do you want to hear the offer?
I'd like to hear the offer.
They're just willing to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the 0 point civil infraction of no ops on person in place of the driving while license suspended. Do you accept that plea?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct, on this charge?
Yes, sir.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes, sir.
The time of the stop on January 14th of 2020 in or around Detroit Metropolitan Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. There is a bench warrant fee on this file also. But that total is $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Not in not the next 5 days. I get paid next Tuesday.
All right, pay within 10 days. You're going to pay that online, in person at the court's drop box, or by U.S. mail. How are you going to pay it?
Online would be the preference for me. And that will be the only thing I would need to handle, sir.
Yep, $475. I've dismissed the original charge of driving while license suspended. I added the 0-point offense of no ops on person. Pay it within the next 10 days online, and you'll be all set.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
All righty, and I will just come to the 34th District Court website in order to pay it.
Yes, and use the case number from your paperwork to pay it. That ends in 276.
Yes, sir. I have it right here.
All right, you have a good day.
You as well.
Myra, no audio.
I'm here, sir.
Your full name for the record?
Eric Patrick Myron.
Okay. Eric Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with the Detroit Metropolitan Airport PD. The prosecutors reviewed your file. Do you want to speak with an attorney?
No, I didn't. No, thank you.
They've reviewed your file. They're willing to make you the offer of dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the 0-point civil infraction of no ops on person in place of that charge. Do you accept that plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're entering into that plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury on this case, correct?
I do, Your Honor.
At the time of the stop on June 20th of 2020 in or around Detroit Metropolitan Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you're going to pay that in person at the court's drop box, online, or by U.S. mail. How are you going to pay it?
Probably online.
Reference the last 5 digits of the case number of 517, correct?
Pardon me?
Reference the case number of your case that ends in 517, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, pay it online and you're all set.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
You have a good day.
You too.
Morning.
Good morning.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. You're Sylvia Yolanda Smith, correct?
Yes.
Ms. Smith, do you wish to speak with an attorney?
No.
Ms. Smith, the Detroit Airport prosecutor reviewed your file. You have 3 files with the court. There's 2 civil infractions. There's 1 misdemeanor for driving while license suspended. The alleged offense date goes back to July 29th of 2019 in and around Detroit Metro Airport. He's reviewed the file. He's willing to make you this offer. They're going to dismiss the 2 civil infractions, the 1 registration or plate, the no proof of insurance. They're going to dismiss the original charge, a misdemeanor of driving while license suspended. They're going to amend that charge and add the 0-point civil infraction of no ops on person. Do you accept that plea?
Yes.
At the time of the stop back on July 29th of 2019 in and around Detroit Metro Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No,
I'm going to accept your plea. Now, you understand that you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury on these charges, correct?
yes,
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
yes,
I've dismissed the driving while license suspended. I've dismissed the no proof of insurance or correction. I've dismissed the registration or plate violation.
okay,
I'm going to dismiss the no proof of insurance. I'm going to change that to a no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
will he make arrangements on that? Can he
Yep.
make,
Yeah. hold
okay,
on.
okay,
I'm going to turn that over to the collections department. Your phone number ends in 5565, correct?
correct,
The collections department's going to call you on that cell number after today. Pay close attention to detail, okay?
okay, and you said it was 465, what, sir?
475.
475, okay,
You have a good day.
you too, thank you.
Yeah. Kenneth Shaw. Kenneth Shaw, no audio. Jim, how are you?
Good morning.
Hey, I'm moving right along. You can hang out, and if I need you, I'll yell for you.
Yep, that's what my plan was.
Okay. You have a good day.
You too.
Kenneth Shaw, no audio. Can you hear me now?
No audio?
Yeah, I
Give me one
got you.
second.
Yeah, Ken
Okay.
L. Hindman, the magistrate. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Your Honor?
Tired of being part of this historic event.
I understand. I feel likewise. Good morning
Kenneth,
as well.
you have a misdemeanor case with the Detroit Metropolitan Airport PD. The prosecutors reviewed your file. Do you want to speak with an attorney or do you want to hear the offer?
I'll go ahead and take a listen to the offer.
You know, he's willing to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. He's going to add the no point civil infraction of no ops on person in place of that charge. Do you agree to that?
I do.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
That is correct.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Correct.
With that said, there's late fees, bench warrant fees. Your fines and costs are going to total $475. You can, this is from an offense that occurred back on March 1st of 2020. And just for the informational purposes of the plea, when you were pulled over on March 1st of 2020, did you have a valid license?
I did not.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'll amend the original charge to no ops on person. Again, your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
In the next 5 days, that will not be possible, Your Honor. Is there
How
any way
long
I
do
can
you
get
need?
any? Possibly maybe 30, if possible.
All right, I'm going to, hold on. I'm going to turn this over to collections. They're going to contact you by your cell phone number that ends in 6978, okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
So pay close attention to your cell phone. After today, they're going to call you, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're all set.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Good morning. Good morning. No audio for Quenisha.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. Good morning. Your full name for the record?
Quenisha Malone, Quenisha Nicole Malone.
Last of Malone, correct?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't see. I
I'm
can't
looking for
see.
your, I'm looking for your file. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
Quenisha, you have two cases. These are Detroit Metropolitan Airport PD cases. The prosecutor has reviewed this file. Do you want to speak with an attorney?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to put you back in the waiting room, and as soon as the attorney gets here, we'll have him speak with you. This is a no proof passenger insurance for a limo and a civil infraction.
Yes.
Failed to stop with an assured clear distance. Do you want to hear the offer from the prosecutor?
Yes.
The prosecutor is willing to dismiss the no proof of passenger insurance, that they're willing to dismiss the misdemeanor case, and you were to plead to the fail to stop within a assured clear distance causing an accident. Are you interested in that plea?
Yes.
You're going to accept that plea?
Yes.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $195. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, sir.
You can pay that in person at the court's drop box, on the court's website, or by US mail. How are you gonna pay it?
Can I pay like calling them and paying them? Can
Yeah,
I
you'll
pay?
pay on the court's website. Go to 34thdistrictcourt.com, okay?
Yes, sir.
The ticket number you're gonna pay on ends in 60A Adam.
Can I get a pen right quick?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, now.
What's your cell number? What is your cell number?
734-961-5915.
All right. The case number is 20 W William M Mary 03060 A Adam.
The number 8
A Adam. A is an apple.
and M as in monkey.
I'll go through it again. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's 20 W
Yes.
M 030
Yes.
60 A Adam.
Okay.
You're all set. You have a nice day.
Thank you. I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. So after I leave you, can I just call the number and pay over the phone?
No, you have to pay online.
Pay online. Okay, thank you. And
Yeah,
how
good.
much is it again?
$195.
Thank you so much.
You have a good day.
You too. Thank you. I appreciate it.
What, babe? Okay. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. I can hear you now.
Arnisha, it's Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. You have a registration or plate violation. It's a misdemeanor out of Detroit Metro Airport from back in May of 2020, correct?
Yes.
The prosecutor reviewed your file. They're willing to make you an offer of dismissing the original charge and amending that to a 0-point civil infraction of double parking. Do you want to accept that plea?
Double parking?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me look. Now, you had a unregistered vehicle ticket or a no proof of insurance. You paid it, correct?
Yeah, I paid it. It was $240, I believe, and I
Right.
paid it.
Well, I just want to put you on notice. The court put a note in your file. There's a $45 suspension fee on that charge that needs to be paid. So what I'll do is I'll just roll that into this double parking.
Okay.
Your fines and costs will total $235.
But I already paid $240.
That's on the other charge, ma'am. This is the registration or plate violation.
So I have to pay $230 again.
But $45 of it is your suspension
Oh.
on that other charge, okay?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So you're gonna
$45.
pay this in person at the court, drop box, online, or by US mail? How are you gonna pay it?
A lady told me that when I talked to somebody, she told me that I could pay it online. Just put
All
in my
right, go
case number.
online. Now listen, you got a pen handy?
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, yes, I'm ready.
Case number. Do you have the ticket? You still have the ticket, correct?
I have the one that I used to get on Zoom.
Right. Just pay reference that ticket number, pay $235, and that will wrap up this case and your $45 on your other one, and you're all set.
Okay, so when do I have to have this paid due?
In the next 5 days.
So $235 I have to pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta write this all on there.
Thank you.
All right, you're all set.
Okay, can I ask a question? What was the first $240 for again?
For the no proof of insurance. We're only talking today on a registration or plate violation.
Okay, so
All right,
okay,
you're all set.
thank you. $240, right? So I can
Yes.
make sure.
Yep.
And that's included the
That clears your suspension on the other case.
okay. So no, I'm
You
saying
have a
like
good-
this for the license too. This is all included. The
Yep.
license.
You'll be all set with us then.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Hey, Laura. Morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Good. Your name for the record?
Attorney Coleman Potts,
You're here for?
Jay Newsom.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Mr. Newsom present?
He should be in the waiting room.
Are you familiar with the plea agreement?
I am not.
It's prosecutor reviewed it. He's willing to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and add the count of 0 point civil infraction and no ops on person.
That works.
I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your client. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Let me see if I can. Mr. Coleman, I hope your client can knows to click on it. Good morning, Jeffrey.
Good morning, Al. Morning, Your Honor.
Hey, Jay, if you move your cursor around your attorney, click on to enter that breakout room, okay? Mr. Newsom? All right, he did. So, Jeff, we're just waiting for some more contestants.
Your Honor, you may have to bring him out the breakout room.
You know, I'm not able to do that.
Oh, let me see if I can go back inside and.
Yeah. You're muted on your end, Jeff.
Happy February, Your Honor.
Yeah, here we go. Today is made of ones and twos.
Say ones and twos?
Yeah, that's what today is. It's all about 1 and 2. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm tired of being part of this historic event. Mr.
Yeah,
Newsom,
you
you
and
have
me
an
both.
attorney present today. He's going to put his appearance on the record. I think we got you back and he didn't come back.
I'm here.
Oh, you're there. There you are. Okay, Mr. Coleman, go ahead.
For the record, Your Honor, good morning, Coleman Potts, P78607, on behalf of Mr. Newsom, who appears by Zoom. Mr. Newsom, please state your name for the record, sir.
Jay Newsom.
Your Honor, there's been a recommendation that my client plead guilty to no ops and responsible to a 0-point civil infraction. Ask the court to adopt the recommendation.
Okay, and your client's accepting that plea agreement, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Just a factual basis, Mr. Newsom, back on July 3rd of 2019 in and around Detroit Metro Airport, you were pulled over. At the time of the stop, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the original charge, amend the original charge to a 0-point civil infraction and no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
I'm not sure.
You
I
need
need a
time to
little
pay?
time. Yeah.
How much, how
About
much time do you need?
a couple weeks.
2 weeks? All right, Mr. Newsom, your cell number ends in 4954, correct?
What?
No, that's my office number, probably.
I need Mr. Newsom's cell number first.
313-828-4358.
828.
4358.
Your email address.
jnewsom313@gmail.com.
The court's going to contact you via your cell number and your email address to set up a payment plan. Pay close attention to your cell phone and your email and make sure you answer them, okay?
All right, cool. Thanks.
Mr. Potts, you're good with the proceeding, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
We're all set. Have a good day.
All right. Have a good day.
Damn, $400 still, huh? Oh, shit.
Well, Jeffrey, we were jamming right along. I knocked out a whole 9 cases.
You know, Judge, your virtual background looks like my cable system out here in New Boston.
Your cable system?
I mean, you just have images going all around your head.
Oh, well, they complained that I did not have one. They didn't like my ocean background, and this is built into the system. So
This has dream something written all over the back of it.
What's that?
This has the word dream set or something.
Huh. Where I'm at, it says dream.
The virtual background does.
Because I don't see that on my.
It's right by the lamps.
Huh. That's interesting.
But as you move, the scenery goes into your face and into your coffee cup. And I think your house is much prettier than that background.
Well, we adapt, improvise, and overcome. I'm supposed to be sitting on the bench in the Supreme Court of the state of Michigan.
Ooh, really? Is this a new job?
Yeah, that's what I see on my end. Obviously, who knows? These could be hacked, and I could be sitting in Hugh Hefner's living room.
No, it's a courtroom scene, a little ornate, but it's there's a lot of confusion in the film there. You have places at the top where it's just white, and then this grand background, and then you're translucent. And that's worse.
Yeah, that's just picking up the light.
That's good right there. But you can't move. As soon as you move, the
Right.
background comes into your head.
That's because it's generated from the computer. Well, we dodged that big snowstorm. It stayed like a donut over the top of us. We were in the center of the hole of the donut, and the snow was all around us. But
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, we can go the whole winter with no snow.
You know, I could almost guarantee it because I put a plow for the first time this year on my four-wheeler, and I was all set. Haven't taken it out of the garage.
Well, keep that plow on there because I did the same thing a couple years ago. I bought a snow blower and I never got snow ever again.
I'm going to keep the plow on
that
at least for a
storm
while.
moved off to the east.
And they got, they're getting feet of snow in some places.
Today they said 70% chance of snow, but we didn't get it.
Even if we do, it's going to be a dusting. It's no accumulation. It's not good for the water table, though. We need snow.
Well, it's so far so good.
But if the rest of the state gets it, I don't care if we're dodging the bullets.
I'm really shocked at all these no-shows. That's been, I went from having a good turnout to absolutely nobody showing up.
Well, I got a lady at 9:20. She better be here. Is Mr. Mena with us?
Yeah, he's in the background only if we need him.
I'm here.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey,
I've been
Jim,
listening to you.
Jim, real quick. We got one at 9:20, Miss Goodson. Would you consider allowing, because she's got really nothing on her record, but an unpaid ticket out of Troy, and she paid it.
So she's valid otherwise?
Yes.
All right, I'll
Except
give
for
her a
this matter.
allowing. I'll
Thank
give
you,
her
sir.
allowing.
I had spoken with her and told her that might be possible.
Well,
How's
hopefully
everything at
she
the
shows.
airport? Oh, she'll show up.
No, it's been
She's a
busy.
flight attendant.
Oh yeah, she'll show up.
Yeah.
So
But she's a flight attendant over there.
okay.
You guys shouldn't be writing home, girls. Come on.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how few people have showed up so far.
It's been I made an error telling Van Buren's prosecutor one Monday morning or Tuesday morning saying, hey, I've been hitting 100 or like 95%. Ever since I said that to her, I killed everything.
I wondered though, if any of these are affected. I received an email from over at Wayne County Circuit. Everything is down with them. They had a power outage in Detroit of some sort. So Wayne County front of the court, Wayne County Circuit Court, everything is down.
So so people might think, oh, the courts are down.
Or they may be in Detroit if they have a power outage. They're not getting on.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. That could be it. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a good reason why they didn't want to come see you.
All right. I just don't. But I had such a good run in Oakley, and the other judges were shocked that my turnout was good, and then I spoke too soon and I killed it.
Yeah, it's all these traffic tickets. You know, a lot of these people they'll get good deals if they show up.
Right.
And
it's so easy to appear now. You would think our numbers would double appearing wise.
You know, on days like today, you're right. This is not a bad system. Now, I don't want to keep this system, but on some days, I object to it less.
If you want the bad news now, I just attended 2 meetings last week. And they've said whatever is virtual is staying virtual. Landlord tenant is staying virtual.
Wow.
Like ever?
Yep.
Really?
And then you know who's motioning? Who's the attorneys want it to stay virtual.
Yeah, a bunch of lazy. Well, anyway.
Well, you know, there's some advantages to it. I can be on a court in Wayne County, and then I could jump off and go over to Macomb County and do a hearing in Macomb County, and then go down to Monroe County and do a hearing all without ever leaving my desk. In the past,
without stopping for gas.
Without stopping for gas, without having to make 5 phone calls to adjourn it, because there's no way I'm going to get from Wayne County to Oakland to Macomb or, wherever it is. And there is that advantage to it. But I do miss seeing people and you don't get to catch up with attorneys and judges and see how everybody's really doing. We have this.
It's right. No way to practice law.
No.
You need to be people on people.
I think eventually we'll see some hybrid of this, but you said, Al, is once I think the judges like this too, a lot of it, especially I do a lot of family law too. We don't have any fights in the hallway. You don't have any screaming in the courtroom. You don't have any of that going on. And so I think a lot of that civil stuff, unless you're going to have a trial or something, I think we're going to be doing it virtually.
Right. The bench trials upon request and the exams are in person, and we're having that this week. But otherwise,
when are they going to start the jury trials?
Well, they've started them and then they knocked them out. But I really believe this is all going to go away in the next. Now, when I say go away, I mean COVID. You can see where it's trending. It's just, I think in by the time it warms up, it'll be all she wrote.
Boy, I hope so.
I hope they don't have to turn that new building into a Kroger's,
I went out west in August, and once we crossed the Michigan line, but I can go all the way to Wyoming before I need fuel. And out there, they don't take COVID the way we take it.
No. In South Dakota, they didn't even close. In South Dakota, now they had their issues with the disease like everybody did, but their economy's thriving because the governor never shut anything down. She said,
right.
Hey, brothers and sisters, this is the news. Act like an adult. And she left it to the people in South Dakota to pay attention. Also, probably the prettiest governor in the United States. Woman after my own heart. One of her ads was her out doing a buffalo roundup.
Well,
back of a horse.
I'm heading there in April.
You gonna do any horseback riding?
No. I'm gonna be doing some serious picture taking though.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, nice.
You know, I went out there in August, loaded up a lot of cameras. We do astrophotography, and I've been out there. It's typical Murphy's Law. I had been out there 6 other times, half of those 6 times on my Harley. And so then the wife and I loaded up, and I didn't take camera gear, not the gear that I needed. So then we hit it with this COVID that my sons were all off because of COVID. So I loaded up all the Hindman brothers and we headed out. And I'll be dang if we didn't get hit with those fires in California, hazing everything up. So we never pulled the camera out. We went all the way down by went to the Beartooth and then cut into Nevada, went through Nevada, and that was all smoked out. So then we said, well, hey, we'll jump up to 14,000 feet and go to Colorado. In 71 was on fire in Colorado. So we ended up coming home.
Hey, Al, if you get a chance, if you want some really good character photos, you ought to go to the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in Wounded Knee, South Dakota. It's the poorest community in the United States, and it's filled with Oglala. They call them Sioux, but Sioux is just a Cheyenne word for enemy. Their tribe's name is Oglala. But that's the reservation I worked on for a couple of years. Brother, if you could get down there, I'd appreciate a couple of pictures.
I will. We're heading out, and who knows when we'll be back.
It's right near Rapid City. It's right almost on the Nebraska border. But it's a famous Indian reservation. And, it's the only thing I object to this governor telling me how good South Dakota's doing. That's still the poorest anything in the United States is this poor Sioux Indian reservation.
We did. The wife and I left the RV at home and we took the Mini up into West Virginia last year. I think it was last year.
Visit the Schoolcrafts.
Yeah, we did. We went right along the Kanawha River and I think we're going to go back again this year.
There's a lot of them right near Wheeling.
Yeah.
And Parkersburg. That's where my family's from, is Parkersburg. But I'll tell you, listen for banjo music.
All right. I think we have some customer one.
Miss Goodson should be coming in. Come on now. Don't disappoint me. I might have to call her. Maybe she's on a plane.
Morning, Eric Lemasters, correct?
Yes, sir.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pre-trial with Detroit Metropolitan Airport PD. You have two misdemeanor cases, a registration or plate violation, and a driving while license suspended. Do you want to speak with the in-house attorney?
For a moment, please, sir.
Jeff Bowditch, the attorney, is online. It's a driving while license suspended, registration or plate violation. He's willing to amend the DWLS to no ops on person and dismiss the plate violation. Jeff, I'm going to put you in a breakout room.
What's this gentleman's name?
Is Eric Lemasters.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Lemasters?
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
We're going to go into a breakout room here, and then we'll have some privacy.
Okay. No problem.
So don't touch anything.
No, sir.
You're going to click on join breakout room, Mr. Lemasters.
Join breakout room. Okay.
Morning. Good morning. Identified as iPhone, no audio. The person identified as iPhone, you have no audio? Good morning. No audio on the iPhone.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. Your name for the record? I'm not able to hear you. Let's try it again. Your name for the record? Good morning. Good morning. No audio.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Your name for the record?
Denisha Cannon.
Your last name one more time.
Cannon.
Cannon? Denisha
Yes.
Cannon?
Yes.
Okay. Denisha, Al Hindman, the magistrate, today's the date and time set for a pretrial with Detroit Metropolitan Airport PD. This is a driving while unlicensed or without a cycle endorsement with an alleged offense dated December 16th of 2020. Do you want to hear the plea from the prosecutor, the plea agreement? No audio, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, they're making you the offer of dismissing the original charge of driving without a cycle endorsement to no point civil infraction and no ops on person. Do you accept that plea? No audio again.
Yes.
You accept the plea?
I said yes.
You understand that by accepting this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury on these charges, correct?
Yes.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
Your fines and costs total $195. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct? Can't hear you.
Yes.
All right. Your cell number is what?
517-214-7673.
Pay it, reference the ticket number online in the next 5 days, and you'll be all set, okay?
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. How are you?
Sir, I'm good.
Full name for the record.
Abraham Asi.
Mr. Ossie, the prosecutor reviewed your file. It's a registration or plate violation. It's a misdemeanor with an alleged offense date back on December 22nd in or around Detroit Metro Airport. He's reviewed your file. He's willing to dismiss the original charge, the registration or plate violation that's a misdemeanor, and reduce it to a no-point civil infraction of double parking. Do you want to accept that plea?
Yes, sir.
Your fines and costs total $200. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, sir.
You can pay that online, in person at the court, on the court's website, or by US mail. How are you going to pay it?
I could pay in person.
You're going to show up at the court and pay it, correct?
Yes, sir.
What is your cell number?
313-923-6679.
Pay it in the next 5 days at the 34th District Court and you'll be all set. It's
All right, thank you,
$200.
sir. I appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. I'm free to leave, right?
You're all set.
All right, thanks.
Good morning, Miss Bradford.
This is Marvin Bailey.
Marvin Bailey, correct?
Yeah.
Marvin L. Hindman, the magistrate. For a pretrial. Driving while license suspended, misdemeanor, and a civil infraction for a registration and plate violation. You want to hear the offer from the prosecutor?
I ain't hear you. You said what?
You want to hear the offer from the prosecutor on these charges?
The offer? Let me see what the prosecutor say.
He's willing to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and the registration or plate violation. He's willing to amend the original charge of driving while license suspended to a 0-point offense of no ops on person. Do you want to accept that plea?
Yeah.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yeah.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up to your rights to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop on December 10th of 2020 in or around Detroit Metro Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
I thought they were valid, but I guess they were suspended.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
You said the next 5 days?
No.
Nah.
Hold on.
I need more time than that. That's $500.
When can you pay it?
Like in the next 60 days.
Hold on.
Yeah, 5 days. I ain't rich. I'm broke, man. They still got my current impound. He ain't read me no rights when he pulled me over and arrested me.
Well, I'm not going to get into that unless you want to withdraw your plea.
No, I'm good.
All right. What is your cell number?
812 area code 650-6668.
Listen, the court collections department's going to call you up and set up a payment plan, okay? Pay close attention to your phone. They're going to call you and set up a payment plan. I've dismissed the original charge of driving while license suspended. I amended the no plate to no ops on person. It's $475. They'll contact you, okay?
All right.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Good morning, Miss Jackson.
Good morning.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Hold on 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
Miss Jackson, I'm wrapping up some paperwork from the previous case. Sit tight for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Ms. Jackson, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with Detroit Metro Airport. Your full name for the record.
Joy Jackson.
Ms. Jackson, the prosecutor reviewed your file. They're willing to make you the offer of dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended. And in place of that charge, they're going to amend it to no ops on person, a 0-point offense. You willing to accept that offer?
Yes.
You're entering into that plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop back on January 2nd of 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, I did not.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended, adding the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs with a bench warrant fee total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Can I get that on a payment plan?
Yep. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay. I'm not working right now.
Okay. They're going to contact you at a cell number that ends with 7534, correct?
Yes.
Make sure you answer your phone from the court, okay?
Okay.
They'll call you after today.
After today?
Yep.
Okay.
You're all set.
Okay. When they call me, are they gonna explain to me the payment
Yeah,
plan?
they're going to ask you a few questions and set up a payment plan, okay?
Okay.
You have a good
Do you
day.
know?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Do you know about how long they will call? Because I've been paying off everybody. I was trying to get my license so I can legally start driving. I recently
your driving record.
I just paid off Dearborn and Westland, and now I have to pay off Canton.
Here's what I'm going to do for you. My objective is to get you your driver's license back. if you have a suspension fee on here, which you probably do, you can pay, you're gonna have to pay that $45.
Mhm.
So you'll get that suspension lifted and enter into a payment plan, okay?
Okay.
I put that on the file, okay?
Thank you so much.
You have a good day.
You too.
Yep. Hey, Laura.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I could barely hear you.
Your name for the record?
Let me
Good
try
morning.
to turn it up. I do apologize. I'm in the.
That's all right. Your name for the record?
Oh, yes, Brandy Goodson.
Okay, let me see.
Al, that's Jeff's that we talked about earlier
Okay.
at 9:20.
You have an attorney present. I lost him though. We had him and let me find your file here. We have to find Mr. Bowditch. He appears to be lost somewhere in our breakout room. Let me look. Him and another client are off in a breakout room. So Brandy, sit tight as soon as he comes back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I'll put you back in the waiting room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Sit tight as soon as he comes back, okay? Yep. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name for the record?
Mashaya Henius.
Mashaya, what's your last name again?
Henius, Henius.
Mashaya, Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pre-trial with the airport police department. They've reviewed your file and they're willing to make you an offer. Do you want to hear that offer?
Yes, sir.
They're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add this no point civil infraction of no ops on person. Do you want to accept that plea?
What does that mean?
That means that they're dismissing the misdemeanor charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add a 0 point offense civil infraction and no ops on person.
My license wasn't suspended.
All right. Do you want to speak with the in-house attorney?
Yes.
Okay,
I tried to log in on time, but I couldn't.
It's all right. I'm going to put you in a waiting room. They'll be with you shortly, okay?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Your Honor, we got stuck in there.
Well, we have 17 people waiting to talk to you because you've been a lost soul conspicuous by your absence in this main area.
You know, it was funny because the guy I'm talking to, he said we're going to be in here for another 15 minutes.
So you have Eric Lemasters, correct?
Yes, we wish to take, Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Lemasters. Your Honor, today's date and time set for actually an arraignment pretrial. We waive formal reading, stand mute, and accept the mercy of the prosecutor.
They're going to dismiss.
We'd be pleading guilty to the added count of no operator's license on person, with the understanding the two original charges would be dismissed, Your Honor.
And Mr. Lemasters, you agree to that, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm dismissing the original charge of registration or plate violation and the driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, sir. I have it paid today.
You have to pay it tomorrow unless you have the ticket. You have, write this case number down.
Yes, sir.
It's 19-2081. You're paying that online? You can pay it online. You can show up at the court.
Can I call the courthouse?
No, I got it. This is an important call.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Eric, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
If you take the money down to the courthouse on Wayne Road, you stand outside, the court officers come to the door, take your money, go back, get your receipt, come back. Real easy.
Yeah, I was just gonna, if I can, just pay it over the phone. I got
Well,
the
if
card.
you pay it over the phone or by a computer or something like that, they charge you more money.
Yeah, it's like a $6, $7 charge.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you have the time, you know, it's from about 9 to about 2. You can do that. As soon as you walk up to the doors on the end of the building, the court officers will see you. They'll go out. They'll say, "Can I help you? I want to pay a ticket." You know exactly how much you give them the money. They give you the receipt. You're done.
Now, can I ask you a question? I paid right around $1,000 on it. I paid $700 last night.
Not on this case. You haven't paid anything on this case because you haven't been adjudicated.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Wrong case. Wrong
Yeah.
case.
But whatever method you want to use, but to run up there seems the easiest.
Yeah.
But whatever method you want to use.
Yeah, I gotta pass by there on my way to work anyway.
All right. Now we're not in a breakout room, so nothing's
Right.
private right here.
No, it's okay.
Who cares?
It's okay. Ain't got nothing to hide.
Who cares about two hillbillies talking on a Zoom? You know, come on.
Right. I ain't got nothing to hide.
That's right. So the judges accepted it. You know, I'm not sure if you have to stay around. I guess no, wait a minute, you better stay. I think he needs to put it on the record.
Yeah, I think I better say till he says so.
Yeah. But seriously, give me a call. Get a copy of your driving record.
I will get on that this week. See if I can get a hold of
don't let it
Secretary
be
of
a mystery.
State.
Yeah, don't let it be a mystery. Once you get a copy, look at it and see what it says.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely.
But if you have questions, call me.
Okay.
All right.
Will do.
But I don't think you're going to need the driver's license appeal division or anything. I think you just need to. Now, also, when you pay these tickets, there's clearances. So they add probably $45 to every ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get those clearances, you probably know this. Once you get a piece of paper that said this ticket's been cleared, keep that piece of paper.
Yeah, in case of anything ever happens.
Yeah, just keep that piece of paper. It's important. That
Mhm.
means you're good with that court. With this COVID and cutting staff and all that stuff, sometimes records. So keep a copy of those clearances in one particular place.
And just one more time, what did he say the total on that was? 400 and.
You know, I think it was 475. I think.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and get that paid up.
Now,
Either-
he's going to clarify that because he's going to want to know when you're going to pay them.
Yeah, I'll either pay it today on my way to work or tomorrow.
All right.
One of the two. But I have the cash sitting right here.
All right. I wonder if, you know, we got stuck in this room before. You know, I hate to just leave shit, you know?
Right.
Well, we'll stay where we are.
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't going nowhere till the big man says. I ain't pushing my luck.
Yeah, Jeff, he's still on a
here we
Jeff,
go.
he's still on a phone call. So
Oh, all right. Thanks, Jim.
okay. I can see him and I can see you, so I know we're all in the same room together.
Excellent.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Do you ever take your prosecutor hat off and talk to people about domestic stuff?
That's what I do mostly is family law.
Well,
Really?
you know, Mr. LeMasters might have a couple questions. We've had a long time to talk.
Yeah, we did. We
Mr.
did.
LeMasters and I have covered quite a bit of legal ground here, but he may have some questions. And I'll tell you, Jim, you're probably the only one I would recommend. But that's nothing to do with our business today.
Right.
And I don't know how appropriate it is, but that's all I can do today for the guy.
Right.
Maybe you go in a breakout room and give him your number.
Right. You just jot down my name. You can look it up. I got it right on the website.
Oh, okay.
He's a good guy. Gave you a good deal today. And
Okay, I'm back. I had to take that call.
Yes, sir.
It's paid within the next, you're going to pay that today, you said, correct?
If not today, on my way to work, then tomorrow.
Within the next 5 days, you're going to pay it in person at the court's drop box, online, or by U.S. mail. Reference that case number.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I dismissed the registration or plate violation. Jeff, he's all set.
thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. LeMaster.
Thank you.
Give me a call.
Yes, sir.
Jeff?
Yes, sir.
I have more people for you.
Yes, sir.
I want you to, your client's finally here, but Maisha Hennis, she's here. She needs to speak with the in-house attorney, and the plea is dismissed. I don't have a DWLS charge for her.
All we have is failure to display a license.
Right.
I'd reduce that, Jeff. I'd reduce that to double parking.
All right.
I'll straighten this plea agreement out.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I'm all set then.
You're all set.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Eric.
Yep.
All right, Jeff, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her, okay?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you very much, guys. God bless.
Yeah,
Have a good day.
Maisha,
Yes, sir.
move your cursor around and enter the breakout room that I just sent. The attorney's there. He'll speak with you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Laura, that guy on the telescope just called me and he said that they got bad weather coming on Friday. So we're going to push it a week. And we do too. We would be leaving out in snow.
Did you get his address?
Yeah, he's sending it to me.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that part. How the hell are we gonna work that out? That range, and they take the cats. Or home Brad. No, but we don't know, no, mark their territory.
Hey,
Yes, they do, with a new spot.
Good morning. Camilla, no audio. No audio on your phone, ma'am. I can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me now, sir?
There you go. How are you?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Your name for the record?
Salima Howard.
Kalima Howard. Okay. What time are you scheduled for? Do you know?
10:20.
Kalima, I'm Al Hindman. I'm the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. You have several cases with the Detroit Metropolitan Airport PD, correct?
Yes.
You want to speak with the in-house attorney?
Sure.
All right, sit tight. I'm going to put you in the waiting room. He'll be with you shortly, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Ready, Your Honor?
You know, Jeff, I can't keep doing that, so that's probably going to be the final time that I can go remove you from that room.
Should I do it myself?
Yeah, you'll be there all day long. I'm like 20K, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm getting backed up on cases because you're not coming out of that breakout room. You can move your cursor around. You'll see a button that will pop up that says leave room.
Now I have one that says leave in general, but I don't know.
Well,
one that
that's
says
what
leave.
you want to leave. You want to get out of where you're at. Where are we at, Jeff?
Miss Hennius wishes to take the mercy of the prosecutor. As far as the arraignment, we waive formal reading and stand mute. Miss Hennius is going to be pleading to an added charge, going to be pleading responsible to an added charge of double parking with the understanding her original citation would be dismissed.
All right, Ms. Hannius, I'm going to accept the plea. I've dismissed the original charge. I've added the count of double parking. Your fines and costs total $180. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, sir. I'll be able to pay it by Friday.
And you're going to pay that in person at the court's drop box, online, or by U.S. mail?
In person.
Pay it in the next 5 days and you're all set.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Miss Hennius.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Your Miss Goodson is here.
Oh, good.
It's
There is an executed plea agreement, Your Honor. I've spoken with Mr. Mena, Jeffrey Bowditch for Miss Goodson. I have spoken with Mr. Mena. He wants to amend this to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive at our request. And Miss Goodson, I believe, wishes to plead responsible to that, or guilty.
Miss Goodson, you're present, correct?
Yes.
Your attorney's present. Jeff, go ahead and talk to her and then we'll put it on the record.
All right, Miss Goodson, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes,
All
I
right.
can. Thank
I'm the gentleman you spoke with well, a couple times. And what we spoke about, we've achieved. What we wish is going to happen. We're going to plead guilty to an added count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive your vehicle. I've explained that to you. With the understanding your original charge would be dismissed. Is that still what you wish to do?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
With that said, I'm going to accept the plea. I've dismissed the original charge of driving while license suspended. I've added the count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Your fines and costs total $375. You can pay that within the next 5 days, correct?
I'm sorry, what's that? How many days?
5 days.
Could I have until like the 14th when I get my next check and I can pay it in full by that?
Pay within the next 15 days. You're going to pay that in person at the court's drop box, online, or by U.S. mail. How are you going to pay it?
Online. That would be fine.
All right, Jeff, we're all set.
Thank you, Ms. Goodson.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Jeff, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Camelia Howard. She has multiple charges. The bottom line is they're going to dismiss the driving while license suspended, the expired license, the false ID to a police officer, and the no insurance.
What's she going to plead to?
She's going to plead to fail
to signal
and observe, and they're going to add the count to driving while license suspended, no ops on person.
So fail to signal with no ops.
Yep.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Minna.
You're welcome. Hey, Jeff, when you're done, when you see that leave button, when you tap on it, it's going to pull up to leave meeting or leave breakout room. You want to make sure you tap the leave breakout room.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay.
My apologies. I didn't.
The reason why it's irritating for me, Jeff, is I have to close all those rooms and then reopen them.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry, Al. Didn't know, or Your Honor.
Good morning. Miss Howard, click on the breakout room and speak with the attorney, okay?
You said breakout room?
You move your cursor around, you'll see where it says enter breakout room. Go ahead and go in there.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning. No audio. Galaxy iPhone, Galaxy phone, no audio. Good morning. No audio. No audio at all. Galaxy 59, no audio. Come on, Dad. Come on, baby. What you eat? Come on. Come on, inside. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Can you hear me now? Good morning. Still no audio.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Your name for the record?
Bruce Antonio Johnson.
Last of Johnson, correct?
Yes.
L. Hindman, the magistrate. Mr. Johnson, I have a case before the court that you were charged with driving while license suspended in and around Detroit Metro Airport, correct?
Yes.
Jim, I don't have a plea agreement for Mr. Johnson.
I'm sorry, which one is it?
Bruce Antonio Johnson.
Reduce DWLS to no ops.
Okay, Mr. Johnson, the airport prosecutor is willing to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended to a 0-point offense and no ops on person. Are you willing to accept that plea?
Yes.
You're entering
Yes.
into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop back on December 23rd, 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes.
You can pay that in person at the court's drop box, online, or by the court's website. How are you paying it?
Can I come to the? You said I could come to the courtroom and pay it.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I had my girlfriend bring me. You said just do it in the next 5 days.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I've dismissed the original charge, added the no point offense and no ops on person. You're all set.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Jeff, go ahead.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of with Ms. Howard. Your Honor, today's the date and time for an arraignment pretrial. We waive formal reading, stand mute. We have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval in which Ms. Howard will be pleading guilty to an added count of no operator's license on person, failure to signal, with the understanding all the original charges would be dismissed.
You agree with that, Ms. Howard?
Yes, Your Honor.
I got a lot of paperwork to do. Sit tight. At the time of the stop back on December 22nd of 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No, Your Honor.
I'm accepting your plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At the time of the stop back on December 22nd, 2020, when you were pulled over, did you fail to signal at a traffic signal?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to find you responsible. Your fines and costs on that case are $150. The driving while suspended charge that occurred back on December 22nd, 2020, I'm dismissing it per the plea.
Thank you, Your Honor.
the no proof of insurance and the expired plate. I'm dismissing the expired plate. And I'm going to amend the no proof of insurance to no ops on person.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your fines and costs on that case total $475. You can pay both of these in the next 5 days.
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to have collections contact you. Stand by for a minute. What's your cell number?
248-973-4338.
They're going to contact you by your cell phone. Pay close attention to it after today, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Howard.
Thank you. We're all set, sir.
Yep.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, is that bell at your house or my house?
It's at mine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, next. Good morning. Tiana Pringle. No audio, Miss Pringle. Well, both parties are having trouble connecting by audio. DeCarlo Stewart, Tiana Pringle. Work on your audio.
Do either of those, Your Honor, wish a talk with me?
I haven't asked him yet. It's failed to.
Ms. Pringle's false information.
False information to a police officer reduced to no ops on person, and Stewart is DWLS, no proof of insurance, no ops on person.
I don't have Stewart on my docket, Your Honor. Oh, yeah, I do.
840.
Yeah, 840, there it is. And what's the deal on that?
No ops. Dismiss the originals.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Carlos. It's Al Hindman, the magistrate. How are you? Carlos, it's the magistrate. I'm going to try it one more time. Can you hear me? We're not able to connect with you on Zoom. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with the airport prosecutor.
I'm gonna try to get on.
Now, listen to me. He's making you an offer that they're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and the no proof of insurance. In place of the driving while license suspended, they're going to amend it to a no point offense and no ops on person. Are you willing to accept that plea?
Yes.
And you understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop, back on May 12th of 2019, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs are $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Yes, sir.
You can pay it in person at the court's drop box, by U.S. mail, or online. How are you paying it?
I prefer to pay it online.
All right. You have paperwork reference this case, correct?
No.
Well, then you have to have a pen ready.
Okay.
Tell me when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
The case number is 19A 001 563B.
Take all of them?
Pay it, reference that case number, okay? Online.
What I gonna pay?
Wait, let me go see it. What's my case number? I think I gotta stand up so they, see.
Okay. You're all set. Pay $475 online, takes 5 days.
I don't know how to do this.
That case number, you're all set.
Okay, I'm not even.
You're all set. Ma'am, Tiana Pringle, correct?
Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Al Hindman, the magistrate.
Wait, can you repeat that?
This is Al Hindman, the magistrate. Are you able to conduct this hearing?
Yes.
Give me 1 minute, okay? Tatiana.
Yes.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with the Detroit Metro Airport PD. Do you want to speak with the in-house attorney?
Yes.
All right, Jeff, you're gonna see a thing that comes up on your screen that says enter breakout room. Click on it, okay?
You're going to click join, Miss Pringle.
Okay.
And then you and I are going to talk privately. Okay?
Okay.
There'll be a little sign that comes up on your computer. Just push join, and then you and I can speak privately. No breakout room yet, Your Honor.
Jeff, you're already in it. Just move your cursor around.
Well, I'm on an iPad. I don't have a cursor.
Well, whatever, just move it around because you're already in there. You just have to go to it.
On the bottom, we'll say join breakout rooms. If you tap on that, you can go to the room you need to go to.
I don't see that on my iPad. I got, oh, wait a minute. What's this? Join breakout room. Join.
The voicemail box of 73429264483.
Nancy, it's the magistrate calling. You called the court and said you couldn't do the Zoom. I'm calling you. You didn't answer. Good morning.
Good morning.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. How are you?
Fine. Actually, I was just on the phone with Amy at extension 233, discussing if I didn't get a call back from you all. I actually dropped my phone over the weekend and cracked the screen, so I don't have accessibility.
All right, Nancy, here we go. You have a case with Detroit Metropolitan Airport PD. You have a situation you can't appear by Zoom. We're doing this on a conference call. The airport prosecutor has reviewed your file. You have two of them. You have a driving while license expired, and you have a registration or plate violation. He's willing to dismiss both of those, and in place of the expired license, he's willing to add the no point offense of no ops on person. You willing to accept that plea?
What was the answer?
I'm going to go through it one more time.
Everything on the last part of it, I'm sorry.
You have two misdemeanor charges, expired license, and a registration or plate violation. The prosecutor reviewed the files. He's willing to dismiss both charges, and in place of the expired license, he's willing to add the charge of no ops on person, a 0 point offense. Do you want to accept that?
That would be great.
Your fines and costs total $255. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
There's no possible way.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
I'm dismissing both charges. I'm adding the count of no ops on person in place of the expired license.
I actually have an appointment this week. My restricted license readings today.
I'm going to turn you over to the collections department. They're going to contact you by phone, okay?
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Okay. Can I help you?
I'm trying to pay it right now. I'm at the citation page and it's asking for a plate number.
Yeah, I don't get into any of that, sir. Just best thing I can tell you is follow what the website says. I'm not even familiar with it. Okay?
I get that, but I'm asking for a vehicle plate number and I don't have one.
I think as long as you have the case number, you're all set.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Ready? I'm Miss Pringle, Your Honor.
Hold on.
fine. No.
Ms. Pringle, Al Hindman, the magistrate, you have an attorney present. Jeff, go ahead.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Ms. Pringle. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for pretrial in this matter. We have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval in which Ms. Pringle plead guilty to an added charge of no operator's license on person, with the understanding her original charge would be dismissed.
You agree, Ms. Pringle, correct?
Yes.
I'm accepting your plea. I'm dismissing the original charge. I'm adding the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $200. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes.
You can pay that in person at the court. You can pay that on the court's website. You can pay that at the court's Dropbox or by US mail. How are you paying it?
And can you repeat the options?
You can pay it in person at the court's Dropbox, by US mail or online.
Online.
What's your cell number?
313-826-9534.
Pay it within the next 5 days and you're all set.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms.
Thank
Pringle.
you.
Next contestant.
I think we're caught up.
I can't figure out how Mr. Mena smiles and sits so still for so long.
A lot of practice.
You know, it's the most amazing thing is I've been through this docket 4 times just now, and I am unable to locate Pringle.
Pringle is on page 2, Your Honor. At
Oh, I found
10:50.
her. There it is. Okay, because I already had her marked off. Okay. No audio. Caden Ali,
Hello?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Your name for the record.
Raphael Moffitt.
Raphael L. Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with the Metro Airport prosecutor. You have a driving while license suspended second offense with an alleged offense date back on December 27th of 2020. Do you want to speak with the in-house attorney?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room. You're going to look at your screen, move your cursor around it to say inner breakout room. Go ahead and click on it. It's a driving while license suspended second, Jeff, and it's been offered to a first.
All right, I'm going in the breakout room, Your Honor.
Good morning. No audio on a NAJWAT.
Wait, okay, now I can hear you.
Your name for the record?
Najwa Watkins.
Watkins?
Yes, I don't know if you can see me or not.
No, that I don't see it, but Watkins, correct?
Yes.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial at the airport. Prosecutor,
Yeah.
hold on 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
You have several cases. The prosecutors reviewed your file.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 civil infractions and a misdemeanor for driving while license suspended. They're willing
Yes.
to dismiss. It's a driving while license suspended second offense. They're willing to reduce that to a driving while license suspended first. Your other civil infractions are outstanding balances owed, one being $318 for a no proof of insurance and the other one being a speeding ticket.
Yes.
This all occurred on the March 4th. Jim?
Yes.
Out of curiosity on the job, that's NAJWA Watkins. It's a driving while license suspended second. You've reduced it to a DWLS first and no inclusion on the 2 civil infractions.
Correct. Dismissal of the 2 civils.
Okay. Ms. Watkins, the prosecutor is willing to dismiss those outstanding civil infractions also in this plea. You want to speak with the in-house attorney? I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat yourself? You kind of broke up.
Okay. I'm going to let you speak with the in-house attorney, okay?
Okay. Okay, cool.
Sit tight. And I'm going to put you back in a waiting room and he'll come see you in a minute.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm a regular computer whiz, Your Honor.
1 minute. Jeff, go ahead.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of with Mr. Moffett. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for pretrial in this matter. I've spoken with Mr. Moffett, spoken with the prosecutor, an executed plea agreement subject to court approval, in which Mr. Moffett would be pleading guilty to an added count of driving while license suspended as a first offender, with the understanding his original charge would be dismissed.
And Mr. Moffett, you're present in this room, correct?
Yes.
You agree with that, correct?
Yes.
Jeff, so you're going with the plea, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended second, adding the count of driving while suspended first. Mr. Moffett, at the time of the stop back on December 27th of 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that within the next 5 days, correct?
The next 5 days, not the next 5 days. Can I get to?
I'm going to turn you over to collections. They're going to contact you and set up a payment plan, okay?
Okay. Okay.
What is your cell number?
313-854-8851.
Pay close attention to that phone. They're going to call you and set up a payment plan, okay?
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you, Mr. Moffett.
Thank you so much.
Jeff, you're going to go into a room with Miss Watkins. She has no proof of insurance, a speeding ticket. They're going to dismiss it. She has a driving while license suspended second. They're going to reduce it to a 1 and dismiss those 2 tickets.
Your Honor, could I talk to Miss Moffett or Miss Watkins in a breakout room for a second?
That's what I'm going to do.
All right.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes, I was on.
click on the breakout room at the bottom of your screen, enter breakout room, okay?
Okay, say that one more
At the
time.
bottom of your screen, move your cursor around, enter the breakout room and speak with the attorney.
Okay.
Thanks.
Do you remember the location?
Okay, I'm having trouble
Well,
trying to locate the
there's
breakout.
nothing I can do. You got to move your cursor around, do whatever, and enter that breakout room. He's waiting on you.
Join. Oh, here you go. I see it. Okay.
Christian Merchant.
Yes, sir.
Christian Merchant.
Yes, sir.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm fair. You have a case today with the airport police department. Hold on a minute, okay?
Okay.
Christian, you have a case of driving while license suspended in or around Detroit Metro Airport. The prosecutor reviewed your case and is willing to make you an offer. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand that.
I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I understand that.
They're willing to make you the offer to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended, add the count, no point offensive, no ops on person. Do you want to accept that plea?
Yeah, I want to set that plea.
No ops on person is a 0 point offense. At the time of the stop back on February 5th of 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
I had an ID, a state ID, not a
Do you
driver's
have a valid Michigan driver's license?
No, never had a license, no.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm going to add the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that within the next 5 days, correct?
Yes.
You can pay that in person at the court. You can pay it on the court's website. You can pay it at the court's Dropbox or by US mail. How are you paying it?
Online.
You're going to pay it online, reference the case number on your paperwork. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Okay, how do I?
You're Lee, correct?
Yes.
Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time for a pretrial with Detroit Metro Airport. Hold on a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Say your full name for the record.
Tierra Tashawn Lee.
What time are you scheduled for?
I think my schedule was 9:30.
I think it's under Evans.
Yeah, that's what I was just asking the clerk. I didn't know which ones they had, which last name they had it under, but it might be under Tierra Tashawn Evans.
Okay, Miss Evans, I have a case before the court. The prosecutors reviewed this case. They're willing to make you an offer of driving while license suspended, reduced to no ops on person and no point offense. Do you want to accept that plea?
Yes.
Are you entering into this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
You understand that entering into this plea, you're giving up your rights to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop back on January 21st, 2020, in or around Detroit Metro Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
Not on it, no.
I'm going to accept your plea. I'm dismissing the driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of no ops on person, a 0-point offense. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
I probably need more days. I don't get paid until the end, towards the middle of the month.
This department's going to contact you and set up a payment plan, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Pay close attention to your cell phone that ends in 3658, okay?
Yes.
You're all set.
Okay, thanks.
Jeff, go ahead.
Okay, we're back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And you
All right, now we're in the public. Your Honor, could I speak with Mr. Mena in a breakout room?
Yep.
Should I go into one, Judge?
I'll send them to yours, number 2.
Ms. Watkins,
Yes, I'm here.
no operator's license on person. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'll tell the judge we're ready.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mena.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I'm in the break room or in the
No,
courtroom.
you're in the general population as we speak, so it's not private.
Okay, okay.
But it will be just as you and I spoke of what we wished to happen.
Okay.
So it's good news.
Yeah, that is. Thank God.
This will help with your business in Grosse Pointe.
Okay. Okay.
Now, we don't need to talk about Grosse Pointe right now because we're public, but it will help.
Okay.
I'm handling cases by conference call for these lost souls that forgot to show up today. Pronounce your first name for me, Ms. Watkins.
Najwa.
Najwa Al Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pre-trial with the airport prosecutor. You have an attorney present. He's going to put his appearance on the record.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Ms. Watkins. Your Honor, it says it's also here for arraignment. We'd waive formal reading, stand mute. We do have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval, thanks to Mr. Mena's mercy. We're going to be pleading to an added count of no operator's license on person, with the understanding the driving while license suspended as a subsequent offender would be dismissed. Your Honor, there are two matters I have listed on the docket for review. I'm not sure what that means.
That's the cases that he's dealing with that we added into this case. That's going to be a windfall money amount savings to your client. I'm amending the no proof of insurance just for paperwork purposes to the clerks to a no ops on person. I got to get into the plea in a minute. I'm dismissing the speeding ticket included in the plea, and the prosecutor agrees, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Correct.
The driving while license suspended second is also dismissed. I've amended the no proof of insurance to a no ops on person. I know it all sounds confusing, but the attorney that's handling this for you understands it. At the time of the stop on March 4th, 2020, in or around Detroit Metro Airport, you were pulled over, Ms. Watkins, correct?
Yes.
Did you have a valid license?
I wasn't aware of it. I actually had found out from the officer that had pulled me over.
So did you or didn't you?
No, I don't think so.
I'm dismissing the original driving while license suspended. I'm dismissing the no proof of insurance. I'm amending the speeding ticket to a no ops on persons. Your fines and costs total. They total $475. The no proof is getting amended to no ops on person, fines and costs, $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes.
You can pay it in person at the court. You can pay it at the court's drop box. You can send it by US mail or online. How are you paying it?
More likely either in person or online will probably be more convenient.
All right. Pay it reference the ticket number that ends in 26B.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Watkins is all set, Jeff.
Thank you, Ms. Watkins. We did good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mena.
You're welcome.
Now you're all set.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Lawrence, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Lawrence Mitchell, correct?
Yes, sir.
Lawrence L. Hindman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with the airport prosecutor. This is a driving while license suspended charge that occurred back in December 20th of 2020 in or around Detroit Metro Airport. The prosecutor reviewed your file. They're willing to make you an offer. Do you want to speak with the in-house attorney?
Yes.
All right. Jeff, it's DWLS to NOP.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Mitchell, click on the breakout room that's going to pop up on your screen, enter breakout room, okay?
Okay, what is it?
You're on your screen, watch for a button that comes up, says enter breakout room. When you're done in that breakout room, you're going to leave the breakout room and come back to this room, okay?
Okay.
No audio. And DeMurray Ward. DeMurray Ward, can you hear me now? No audio.
Hello.
Mr. Ward, Al Hindman, the magistrate.
Yes, sir.
You have a case with the Detroit Airport PD, correct?
Yes, sir.
Driving while license suspended that occurred back on September 17th, 2020. The
Yes, sir.
airport reviewed your case. They're willing to make you the offer to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of no ops on person, a 0-point offense. Do you want to accept that plea?
I apologize. Could you please elaborate on it?
They're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. That's a misdemeanor. They're going to add the 0-point offense of no ops on person. Do you want to accept that, or do you want to speak with the in-house attorney?
Accepting that plea, would it, what's the second part you said, Your Honor?
I'm going to let you speak with the attorney, Mr. Ward. I'm going to put you in a waiting room. He'll be with you shortly, okay?
I'll talk with you in a minute, Mr. Ward.
Okay, I appreciate
It's good news. It's good news. I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
You're ready on Mr. Mitchell, Your Honor.
Mr. Ward, you're going to see a box pop up that says enter breakout room. Click on it.
Okay.
I'll be in there in just a minute, Mr. Ward.
Something, it's not popping up yet.
It will.
Okay, here we go.
Jeff, go
Wait
ahead.
for me. Your Honor, we're ready on Mr. Mitchell if the court's ready.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Mitchell. Your Honor, today's date and time for a pretrial. We have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval in which Mr. Mitchell would be pleading guilty to an added count of no operator's license on person, with the understanding his original charge would be dismissed.
Mr. Mitchell, at the time of the stop on December 20th of 2020 in or around Metro Airport, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm accepting your plea. I'm dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of no ops on person. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
I can't. Would I be able to do a payment plan?
Yep. I'm going to turn you over to collections. They're going to contact you by your cell number. What is your cell number?
734-294-1308.
Pay close attention to your cell phone after today. They're going to contact you, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're all set.
All right, thank you.
Good morning. No audio. Ontario Gregg, no audio. Morning. No audio. Can't hear you. I'm calling you on your cell. I'm calling you on your cell. Good morning.
Radio, Mr.
Good morning.
Ward.
Ontario, it's Al Hindman, the magistrate. How are you? Um, Jeff, go ahead.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Ward. Your Honor, today is the date and time for an arraignment pretrial in this matter. Waive formal reading, stand mute. And we do have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval in which Mr. Ward will be pleading guilty to an added count of no operator's license on person with the understanding his original charge would be dismissed.
Okay, Mr. Ward, at the time of the stop back on September 17, 2020, when you were pulled over, did you have a valid license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, then why are you pleading guilty?
I had a valid license, but my license was suspended, I believe 2 weeks prior, without my knowledge at the time.
Again, at the time of the traffic stop with Detroit Airport Police Department, did you have a valid license?
No, Your Honor.
I'll accept your plea. I'm dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of no ops on person, a 0-point offense. Your fines and costs total $475. You can pay that in the next 5 days?
No, Your Honor, I need a payment plan.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Collections Department's going to contact you. The phone number ends in 0376, correct?
Yes.
Pay close attention to that cell number. They're going to call you and set up a payment plan, all right?
Thank you.
You're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Ward.
Sit tight, Jeff. Oh, Jeff, this Ontario Greg, I've already done her by phone. Let's see if she's going to come back and she's a lost soul.
Registration plate violation.
It's already done. Good morning. You're back. Miss Greg.
Yes, I'm here. I had auto problem. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm here.
I already did. I called you, remember?
Yes, but I couldn't hear anything. I apologize about
Everything I did, you couldn't hear me? Oh.
that. No, my auto was.
I gotta go into the Wayback Machine and find your file. Hold on.
Judge, you were on mute.
No, I did her by phone, Jeff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I help you? Yep. Go ahead. It's included in there, but I'll put on your file that you can pay that $45 now. All right? All right, thanks. You're going to talk to collections when they talk to you. All right? Thanks. Yep. Oh, Ontario, you can hear me now, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
This was a Metro Airport case that you were charged with a registration or plate violation. They made you the offer that they were going to amend that to a double parking for $200.
Okay.
And you're going to pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Actually, Your Honor, can I get like a week after that, please? Because I'm still waiting on.
Pay it in the next 10 days.
Thank you.
You're all set.
Thank you. Have a blessed one.
You too.
Bye.
Jeff, I don't know what we were saying.
I think we're all caught up on this end.
Yep, take a break. Okay, gentlemen, that's all she wrote. You're muted on your end, Jim, and
Yeah, I got it. Thanks,
Well,
Al. Appreciate it.
have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thanks, Jim.
Good seeing you, Jeff.
Good. It's Al Hindman, the magistrate. Is this Carly?
Yes, this is Carly.
Carly, Al Hindman, the magistrate. You were scheduled for a pretrial today with the airport prosecutor. I can do this by phone. I'm saving you a bench warrant. Do you want to do this by phone?
Oh, yes, this is my phone. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I didn't know if this was on the first.
No, listen really close. This is a pretrial for a driving while license suspended that occurred back on August 13th, 2020, in or around Detroit Metro Airport. The prosecutor reviewed your file. They're willing to make you the offer of dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended second to a driving while license suspended first. Do you want to accept that plea?
Yes.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop, back on August 13th, did you have a valid license?
No, I didn't have a valid license.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $375. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes.
You're going to pay it in person, online, U.S. mail, or the court's drop box. How are you going to pay it?
I can go in person, like to the court.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay in person.
All right, pay it at the court, $375 in the next 5 days, and you're all set.
Okay, and then once I pay that, I can go to the Secretary
Yep.
of State.
If you don't have anything out of any other court, you're all set.
Yes, sir.
You have a good.
Where's the court?
It's on Wayne Road, south of I-94.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Oh. Yeah.
Why didn't you all go sit in the kitchen? Al's still doing his pieces.
Please leave your message for 58673888821.